Hey everybody, Juan here. Welcome back for this video. It is part 2 of my playthrough of 2013's Tomb Raider reboot. I've really been enjoying my time playing this game on Twitch, but afterwards I love bringing that over here because not only do I play the game and we get to re-witness or re-experience the story together, as I play live with people, we're talking about different things. You get to enjoy that conversation. So hopefully you enjoy this part 2 of my lengthy playthrough of Tomb Raider. And if you like what I do, subscribe, hit the like button, and enjoy this video. I will say the shooting feels better than Uncharted. I don't know anybody that's played Uncharted here recently, but that's one part I've never been a big fan of. I'm fine better than this NPC who jumped. Yeah, I mean, that guy has seen better days, right? Ow, ow. Oh, shot to the neck. I've got the collection. I'm a huge fan of Naughty Dog franchises. Nice. I do eventually want to try and replay them because I have that collection on PS4. We have Uncharted 4 because Nicole beat that. Boom. Ryan in chat recently beat Last of Us 1, right? You still haven't made your way through the second one? Ooh. I should use the dodging. The game flat out told me to use that, and I've not. Yeah, I've read really good things about Lost Legacy. Nicole, you're in chat, right? Like, I think you really enjoyed that one. Oh, didn't have the chance to go around, huh? We do also have the physical copy of that Lost Legacy. Dude, you have seen better days. Just 3 hours on a desert island and Lara can kill thousands of trained mercenaries. Yeah, I mean, that's where you have to sort of like forget or overlook the fact that she's like this super expert, right? Uh-oh. Oh, my goodness. The actual animation of how the enemies react to the gunplay is very, very rewarding. I can jump down. Yeah. Why the hell? I'm pretending this is like a light gun game or something that I can't just keep moving. Yeah, thank you for pointing that out, asshole. Yeah. See, you didn't learn from your little friend there who also tried the same thing. Oh, right. Now we got a big dude, right? Come on. Come on. I almost got you. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, shooting them in the foot also probably does work, but I mean, look at that. Look at that. Lara's an expert. Oh! Nothing better than a nice bow and arrow, right? By the way, in September, there are rumors I will do at least one Silent Hill stream, like Silent Hill for the PS1. That could be happening. Something I really appreciate about this game is that it does an excellent job of just keep going. Like, it never feels like it's stopping, right? Some games, the pacing, when it's off, you can definitely notice, like, ooh, the developers weren't sure where to go here, so they're giving you, like, a side quest or something. Here, it's, like, pretty linear, but it doesn't feel linear in a bad way. Oh, boy. Lara. Lara. Hell no. Hell no. And you've been stabbed, you've gone down hills, it's like, you've seen better days. I played a little bit of Uncharted 1 a couple of months ago, the PS4 version, and this does feel mechanically way better. Just way better. Not talking about story or anything like that.
All right, find the emergency channel and get a clear signal.
I just don't like how you the actual gameplay, like when it's the combat. Let's specify the combat for me with Uncharted 1. Ew, that's why I stopped playing it. I enjoyed everything else. On the radio.
Fire situation and location coordinates. Stand by for a response.
Mayday.
I'm here.
Mayday.
Yo.
Lara Croft of the
I want to go back
Injured
home.
on an island
There ain't no damn
surrounded
donuts
by
in this island.
a medical
Can you
supply.
please pick me up? Come on. Oh, okay, I gotta go here. Specifically to this little puddle here. Except it's not a puddle of mud. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh my goodness, Lara. Things got out of hand quickly. That's what that's what happens when somebody tries to save you. My goodness. Oh no. Oh no, somebody's playing Grifflands. Ow, ow, ow. Oh. Lara! Backflip! Backflip! Woo! Yeah, she is not having a good day. You know, Ryan, we talked about Prince of Persia on the pod, and I feel like after playing that, I'm like, man, it is insane how many games that one inspired. Because I really don't think you would have, to the extent, right? I think these games would have ended up happening anyway, but to the extent that they did. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Jump! Because when you look at this, Assassin's Creed and all of that, these games just took those elements and made it smoother. But even the style of animation and the landing, because you know a lot of games get the landing wrong. Things can look smooth, but when you land somewhere, there's no weight to it. And I think Prince of Persia in 2003 was able to do that better than most games. Damn. Yeah, exactly. They nailed that action hero playstyle. Got him. It's true though. Even Spider-Man, which you bring up, it is fascinating that Spider-Man is a superhero. You know, then we have the Prince, we have Lara, Ezio, and all of that, but they all kind of control the same, right? It's that same satisfaction when it comes to the animations and everything else. Which at some point, by the way, I will begin playing The Warrior Within on PS3. I've not forgotten about that. I'm just really enjoying this type of game. Like, I know this is like action adventure slash platformer. I'm not sure if that's how you brand all of this, but yeah, as I mentioned, I think that after Tomb Raider, we'll be doing Alan Wake. Oh boy. Not sure what we're going to be doing next Wednesday, though. Could even be more Tomb Raider. Like, we could just try to plow through Tomb Raider this week, actually. Now, I'm enjoying it enough that it's in no way a thing that I would complain about. Man, that power, though. From a character standpoint, it is kind of broken that, you know, Lara, here's her first adventure, yet I've killed like 30, 40 people already, and she's like super okay with it. You know, she's kind of progressing. It's a video game, though, right? So I completely understand why it's like, hey, don't do that. Don't apply logic in that. You know, Ryan and me, how many times do we have conversations like that about wrestling? It's like you try to give it some logic, but there comes a point in time where it's like, hey, it's a video game. Hey, it's a movie. Hey, we found a friend.
I'm glad you moved.
You and me both, girl.
One moment they were fine, the next, there was this storm. It came out of nowhere.
It's not your fault, Lara.
I called them here, Roth.
Hey, we'll find another way.
Mayday, mayday. This is co-pilot Jessica Bear.
Another pilot.
177A.
Hello? Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, badly hurt when I landed and need urgent aid. Is anyone there?
Captain
needs help,
Jessup,
he needs
do
help.
you read?
I've deployed a smoke signal. Please
Damn it, he can't hear me. I have to get to him.
No.
His signal's just over there.
We've got our own people to worry about. We'll need to regroup as soon as they find Sam.
I can't
Sam.
just leave him out there alone. I need to get to him.
Sometimes you've got to make sacrifices, Lara. You can't save everyone.
I know about sacrifices.
No, you know about loss. Sacrifice is a choice you make. Loss is a choice made for you.
I can't choose to let him die, Roth.
I think the biggest challenge with any game, movie, or film, or TV show or something, it's like, if they do take those risks, because I'm in the mindset that I like when the barriers are broken. But I think they need to lead up to it. If they just do it and then in hindsight explain, it's kind of weird because it feels wrong. I like it when they're able to do a couple of things that makes you question, like, oh, can this happen eventually? It's like, once again, in wrestling, you know, I just bring that up example where, you know, somebody turns on somebody. If along the way there was never anything that would make it obvious or logistical, then that's weird.
This hut looks clear. We ain't gonna find anyone up here. You're probably...
Oh, those are bad guys.
Yeah, I'll get right on.
I'm here, buddy. I forget how to actually grab. There we go. Trying to take a bit of a more stealthier route. Save up some ammo. Plus, this seems like the more logical path that Lara would try and take, right? I haven't seen those movies. I gotta check out some more of his stuff. Something I want to watch is Justice League, because I still haven't seen the original version before the Snyder Cut comes out. Seriously, how many people has Lara killed at this point? It's kind of ridiculous if you think about it. She's like, damn. Oh. Oh. Playing DBD, nice. I will never play Dead by Daylight, I think. I enjoy watching it, but I just don't think I could. Plus, I don't really even play many multiplayer games at this point. Because, I mean, I play Fall Guys, but I don't think of that as a multiplayer game, right? Like, I like the individual aspect of it, I mean. Like, I don't like team-based stuff or having to collaborate with others. It's just like, let me play the damn game. Go raid some tombs. Yeah, I mean to say, like, I'm not a big fan of team-based games. Like, I just like to play games on my own time, generally speaking, you know? It sounds like you've been a part of some bad fire teams. Yeah, because, like, I just don't like it when I lose in a game or something, and, you know, there's this concept of carrying a team, but you can only do that so much until, like, you know, you need to depend on your teammates at the same time. Like, PUBG, for example, I like because it's small enough. It's like 2 or 3 people, so I like that smaller environment, but like those 12-on-12 or stuff like that, I was a big fan of it as a kid. Can't say I'm still a big fan. How about Destiny 2 plus 2 friends versus the environment? I really enjoyed playing Destiny. I beat the first and the second, the story mode. I beat those, and I played online quite a bit. I love how the Destiny games feel. I think now I just get a little bored of the gameplay loop, right? Where it's just like, well, let's try again. Well, let's try again. It's the same thing with Fall Guys, technically. Where I know that once I finally win in Fall Guys, my interest is going to go down a lot. I feel like an idiot right now. But which of these do I do first, then? So I close this. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I got it. Yeah. Let's go. Oh! Hey. You're supposed to go up. Go up. I think I need to do this a little bit later. Oh, finally! My goodness. Do you have any donuts left? I do not, my friend. I ate 11 donuts on Friday, but on Tuesday, Nicole and I are going to be going on a donut road trip. And if we're driving 45 minutes to be precise to the place, donuts will be purchased. I am afraid of me in that scenario. You're almost there, Lara. So impatient. I wonder if the rope is going to break and I got to jump. Almost like I knew that was going to happen. Go, Lara. Go. No. I knew it. I knew it. I saw that light wall. I'm like, I'm gonna fall. You did good, Lara. You did good. Whee! Feels weird watching Juan play modern games. I mean, it's a game. It's almost 10 years old, so it's not that modern, right? It feels weird saying that 2013 is almost 10 years old, but it's closer to 10 than it is closer to, like, you know, a 5. Oh my goodness.
For a child, you've caused me a great deal of trouble, but you're just as naive and predictable. Kill her!
How come, like, bad guys always gotta have a hoodie, or they gotta have something that you're like, ooh, got a feeling he's one of them bad ones. I think he dead. I think he's dead, people. How is Lara not deeply traumatized by all this? Oh my god. How is Lara not deeply traumatized by all this? Like, seriously. My goodness. This is like Dead by Daylight now. He's trying to escape. Oh my goodness. This game is Dead by Daylight, or Dead by Daylight is just a Tomb Raider game. Ah. Man. Lara is having this is not a wonderful vacation for her. Radio's still looking nice though. If you notice, the radio is like unfazed. What kind of brand of radio is that? Damn. Heavy footsteps. Heavy breathing. Metal scraping against stone. It is like a Nokia phone. It's like, damn. We got like an ogre, samurai ogre or something. Seriously, if any of you were stuck in a place like this and you had to just walk around bodies and bones, which you're sliding across, like, at least in my case, once again, I would just say, like, you know what? I'm perfectly okay dying here. Just leave me be. I don't want to be reminded that I went through something like this in my life. It's like, hell no.
Still works.
Just living the traumatized life of Lara Croft here in Tomb Raider. She's gonna need like a 10-hour long shower, because just look at that. She's got like the blood of 1,000 people. Those wounds have got to be infected. It's interesting that they sometimes have like a shaky camera, almost like we were there. There are so many dead bodies and skeletons in this game. Yeah, and I remember that was like a big point of controversy. And I kind of agree partially, like not in the disgusting way or anything like that, but just like she is way too chill for somebody that's living through this. Way too freaking chill.
It's how you chose your successor.
Oh boy. Oof! Oh my goodness, Lara. She is vicious. It's like, damn. Lara's got more common with Kratos than she does with Nathan Drake. And now what? Oh! Got it. Damn, Lara. Just worst luck freaking ever. Seriously. Nothing goes right. Nothing goes right. She goes from being terrified, super scared, to not even minding killing people or swimming in literal blood. Yeah, it is. I think, like, the gameplay in this game is amazing, right? And I think I like Lara as the character, but it is broken in that regard that it's like her emotions don't seem to be aligned with what's actually happening. And I think to that extent, Nathan Drake also has the same problem, right? Which is like, hey, you're like a super chill dude, but you're a freaking murderer, man. It's like, let's call a spade, you know? If you're fine with killing those people, cool with you, but like, you are awfully chill for a freaking murderer. Oh, man. Done. That's why it's like, I'm not against story in games, but that's always been my biggest problem. It's like, what is actually happening from a gameplay standpoint is largely irrelevant. Because if you think about it, it's like, I think the real story is how many people she's got to kill to get to where she wants to go. Yet, very little of that is brought up here, and that's a problem in almost every game, right? Like this is just an example.
The way out of here was right below them.
I'm gonna go on a killing spree after just one more level of Crash Bandicoot, right? It's like you're doing all this platforming, then like, I'm gonna kill everybody. It's fun. I mean, like we've mentioned it, you know, there comes a point in time where you have to purposely forget or forgive, right? What you're talking about is called ludonarrative dissonance. Okay, I didn't know there was like a specific term, but like a dissonance does apply to that. Yeah, because it's like you need to have bridge the gap, because if the story is just her trying to escape and nothing else happens, then it's boring, right? Yeah, no, exactly. Like, I mean, even Mario, you know, he's trying to save the princess, but along the way, he's just a mass murderer. But like I mentioned, this is nothing new. It's part of video games, and that's fine, right? Oh, okay. I was focusing on the bell, not the other stuff. Let's close this one. Open up the other one. But that's why, to me, like what I was mentioning earlier, it's why I never focus too deeply into a story with a game, because I see everything that happens as part of that story, and the problem is it largely doesn't ever make sense in a game, right? Okay, now it should be good, right? And boom. I love this, that this is just like Ocarina of Time, where Link has to go really high up and then fall down, just for that added pressure of breaking something. Like here's just the evolved version of that. Oh man, oh, I'm getting the hell out of here. Okay, run, Lara. Whoa, that barrel was legit doing a barrel roll. Don't think that was supposed to look like that. We'll never forget you, Peppy. Oh no! Ow. Ow. Chill, Lara. Don't worry. You're just running across the wall. Oh my goodness. Oh my good. Wow. Man. Hey, at least she gets to be cleaned up now. I mean, she needs a little bit of soap or something, but look at those wounds. See, that right shoulder is totally infected. Like, there's no way that's not infected. That actually looks beautiful.
Hello? Sam. Hello? Sam.
How is that radio working?
Oh God,
My
it's
goodness.
It's good to hear your voice.
If I would survive this, I would be traumatized as hell. Yeah, I'd be like, who wants to live after this, man?
Managed to steal this radio off the guard. Oh no! Sam! Sam! Help me! Stay away from her, you bastard! Stay away! No!
course, Lara. Because it's like, what else at this point, right? What else? Man, her life just sucks. It sucks. It's like, you just gotta laugh at this point, right? Oh my goodness! I didn't see that. Oh! My throat. See, this is why you button up the top button here. Stuff like that doesn't happen. Okay, there we go. There we go. Man. How many games and movies have done this cracking glass part? Like, oh snap, it's about to happen. Do they move? Do they not? Get it! Get it, Lara! Open the chute! Open the chute! And of course it freaking fails. Oh, Lara. We love you. We love you. This ain't gonna be pretty. Oh! Clothesline. Oh! My goodness, Lara. How are you alive? That is the tagline for this game. Lara Croft. How is she alive? That is it. That is it. Nerd Gamer, thank you for the 4-month sub, my friend. Very, very much appreciated. Okay. Yeah, I am shooting fire. Thanks for pointing that out. I'm quite proud of that. Ooh! Oh my goodness. Wait for it. Wait for it. Boom! Seriously, how can Lara kill, like, how many men have I killed in just this scene? How is she okay with this? Like, she needs some serious therapy, people. Damn. It's like, think about that, you know? After all of this, I'd be sitting in a corner going like, I just want to leave this damn island. She's like, Sam! Sam! It's like, humans don't work that way, Lara. Humans do. Like, you are just freaking dragging a body and you're okay with it. That's not how it works. The benefit of retrospect, as I've always mentioned, is there's no pressure because it's already old. So you don't need to focus on pleasing people about like, hey, you know, this is coming out next week. So no, man, this game came out freaking 10 years ago. But here's just me talking about it now. Like, that's why I love the podcast that we do, is because it's like, if there's an audience for this, it already exists, right? People that love to watch old stuff, thanks to things like Netflix, you know. Like, even this game right now, this is 2013, and for some people, like, this is just flat out old game. Like, this is almost 10 years old. One thing I realized, which is not a problem, right? Because it's not something I'm, like, particularly interested in. It's just covering, like, newer games. So, like, I've actually stopped, like, accepting a lot of, you know, there's these different websites that you can request game keys for and all that. Just because I realized, like, it's not something I care to review, like the newer stuff. Like, maybe I'll do a stream, but even then, I don't have that same feeling, right? Because I like the fact that, especially with games like this, you know, some of you joined here, maybe for the first time because you like playing Tomb Raider, so we can have that conversation. But when it's something new, I don't know. I feel like people are way too quick to judge a game that's new. Like, I didn't like this. Oh, this game sucks. Oh, I'm loving this. Oh, it's the best game ever. That's why, like, Final Fantasy VII, the remake, for example, I am going to look forward to reading a review like 5 years from now. Oh, I didn't see that ladder. I'm like, go up where? Uh-oh. Yeah, like, I remember there was a fight here. Like I mentioned, I did play this game before. I just didn't beat it. So... Here we got a big angry dude. Oh, Scott Steiner. Oh, jeeves. Yannick writes, I also like to play a game when it has been out for a while, so when you play it and you're stuck, you can easily find the solution. That's true as well, because like in my case, and you know, especially with a cast of the past I've validated, like, I just care about the experience. Like, I fully applaud the people that love that challenge, right? That ultimate frustration that a game can give. I realize that I have work and personal life for stressful stuff, right? So for video games, like, I don't want that. But that doesn't mean I'm going to play like Baby Easy, as some people call it, right? Like, I do want a little bit of a challenge, but not so much that I want to, like, break my face. Okay, I was trying to focus on bow and arrow, but it is just way more easier with the guns. The recoil on this is pretty bad, though. But I have a couple of games I'm looking forward to playing sequel-wise, because it's like I have Mirror's Edge Catalyst, Prince of Persia. With this game, I want to play the trilogy. So I think I'm just gonna like alternate throughout the next year between like those games. So it's like, hey, eventually we play Warrior Within, then we go maybe do Mirror's Edge, then maybe we do the next one of this one. Don't forget, I put out a new video on the Let's Play channel playing The Lord of the Rings: The Return of the King. Some of you have watched the video already, so thank you for that. Played that using the PCSX2 emulator. Even though I own the game physically, but wanted to actually showcase some of the potential and sometimes brokenness of the emulators, because that actually happened a few times. Oh, I am so dead. Sly Cooper is another series I like to dabble into, because it feels like mechanically it's got some stuff that's definitely tied to this. Maybe even Infamous 2, because like I always talk about the first one, but I never actually played the sequel. Even like Second Son on PS4, like, man, there's so many damn games I want to play. Let's close it off with this. Let's do another tomb here. There's another canister on the upper right. There's another one there, another one there. Do I need to light these on fire? I don't know if this is a weight thing or if this is just a neat thing, but let's see here. Okay, noted. There's that wall I gotta climb. Okay, so I need something heavy. Put over here. Oh, okay, I actually gotta use those as weights. Okay, yeah. One. 2. Man, Lara, you're breaking everything. Think of all the damage you're causing. So unnecessary. Oh. And 3. Jump. There we go. Yeah, she's breaking relics. I mean, a lot of this stuff seems very expensive, and then she has no problem breaking it. It's like, man. So disrespectful. Was that it? So that was like one of the easiest ones. Either that or the other one, I just made it a lot more complicated. That's probably the actual answer. So that there was part 2 of my playthrough of 2013's Tomb Raider. And hopefully, aside from just the gameplay, you also enjoyed this shirt, as when I'm recording this, it is day 1 of my staycation. And I thought I should really fit the theme, fit the tone of that, right? But If you like this video, make sure to subscribe. Give me that thumbs up. Let me know after Tomb Raider if you're excited for me to maybe do some Alan Wake. I think that's one of the next games I'm contemplating playing. So up until next time, thank you for watching and supporting, and take care, everybody.